Hi everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. So on this video I'll be giving you a step-by-step guide on how you can actually apply for the diversity visa lottery all by yourself and not going through anyone else, so you can spend enough time and do it carefully. So on this form you can see that you need to fill your last name or family name, your first name and your middle name. So let's take for example your name is for Ella Maya. This is exactly how it is going to appear because your first name is going to be Ella, family name for, and middle name Maya. Now there are some people who have just two names, so you're just going to fill your first name and your last name, and you also check a box which is going to say that no middle name as seen. So after that you go ahead and select your gender, which is the next thing on the form. So if you're a male, you check. If you're a female, you check the button. And after selecting gender, you will have to put your birth date. Just make sure you don't make any mistakes. Make sure on the place of month, you fill the month, and the place of day, you fill the day. After that, you're going to put your place of birth. Your birth city could be Ndu, it could be Nkabe, it could be Kumba, or anywhere else. So also make sure you fill it exactly as it is on your birth certificate and your official documents. You go ahead, you select your country. For the number of countries that are in there, you select yours, and then you go ahead and answer this question that says, are you claiming eligibility based on the country where you were born? So you are going to go ahead and say yes. But if you are claiming eligibility because you are married to a spouse that is in an eligible country, you also go and check no, and you give the reason, and you go ahead and give your country. So after that, you put in your photo. Just make sure the photo you put is an accurate photo that follows all the requirements for the photos. You go ahead and put in care of, which is optional. This is whoever you are staying with. You can decide to put the name of whoever you live under or whoever you're staying with. You go ahead and put your address line 1, and address line 2 is optional. So just go ahead and put address line 1. If you want to put address line 2, that's perfectly okay. You just look for another address and put. It could be an address of your relative and so on. But just make sure you fill address line 1. Next, you're going to fill the city, town. You're going to fill also the district, the county, or the state where you are. And you also have to fill a zip code. And if your country does not have a postal code, that's perfectly okay. You go ahead and check the no postal code button. So you just go ahead and check that. And you come down, you fill the country where you are. Just select and you choose your country. Also, country where you live today, because you could be a Cameroonian and living in another country like Dubai. So you go ahead and fill it. You also fill your number, which is optional. If you want to fill it, you go ahead. If not, you just leave it out. So the next, you're going to fill your email address. So if you don't have an email address right now, you can go ahead and create one with your Google account. If you have a Google account, it will be easier to just create an email address for yourself. So after this, you are going to move to your highest level of education you have achieved as of today. So if you have a high school degree, which is the advanced level, you will go ahead and check that button. Or if you have attended the vocational school or you have attended some university courses, these are for undergraduate students who are in the university but don't have a degree yet. So you can also choose that. And for university degree, you can choose that if you have one. So that is it. You just choose the one that fits you better. And now you will need to select your marital status at the moment. Either you're unmarried, you're married, any of that. Whatever option you select here is going to determine if another page is going to open or not. So if you click married, it is going to open another page for you to fill the information of your spouse. And if you don't click married, you will not have another page to fill. So you will just go ahead and fill the number of children you have if you have children. So it does not really matter if you are married or single. At this point, you just need to fill the number of children you have if you have any children. So just take note that if you decide not to mention that you have children when you actually do and end up winning, they are not going to give you the visa if they discover that you had a child or children and you never mentioned them at the time of application. So just make sure you give the very accurate information, and if everything is fine, you go ahead and submit. I will also advise you go back and double check your work to see that you're filling everything accurately before you click the submit button. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.